loves. So I'm going to share some of my favorite skincare products that I actually use. Keep in mind, these are what work for me. I am not a skincare professional, esthetician in any way, shape, or form. My skin is naturally pretty clear and not so acne prone, so if you are, you may want to use different products. But these are just, easy ones that you can get your hands on via like Sephora, Walgreens, different easily convenient store places like that. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to show you some of my favorite cleansers. I've been told so many times that you need to get cleansers that are, more fragrance free, super gentle, easy on your skin, stuff like that. So these are some of my favorites. First one I'm going to tell you about is this Tula Probiotic Skincare Replenishing Cleansing Oil. It's one of my current favorites. You can tell that the bottle is almost empty. But I really love it just for, cutting through all of the grime and after I have a full face of makeup on. Another mention that I want to add with that one is I use it with this face halo. So I'll wet the face halo, get off some initial, the superficial dirt and grime, and then I'll go in with this one, actually take off all of the dirt and grime, and then I'll, go through one more time with this. So honorable mention. Another one that I actually use, this one came from a brand collab. It's Sebamed. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I really love this brand. It balances your pH levels, and I really feel like it's just a really cleansing light formula, and I love this cleansing foam especially. My go-to, very best, favorite product that I use religiously for cleansing my face is this oil-free acne wash from Neutrogena. Excuse the handle, it fell off. That's how I use it so much. This is my go-to. It's #1 dermatologist recommended. It's just no fragrance, no dyes, nothing like that, and I really love this one. Last but not least, I just started trying this one, but I've quickly fallen in love with it. It's the Kale Green Tea Spinach Vitamin Superfood Cleanser by Youth to the People. You can check that out. I only have a sample size, but I'm definitely going to be using the full size. It works really well with just cleansing your skin, making it super even, super easy to use. So next I'm going to be going on to face masks. When I do a face mask, I usually use the what are they called? The paper masks. The ones that are more hydrating and stuff like that. So I can definitely link a couple of those also. But I'm just going to be going into more of the clay masks. This one is one of my go-tos when I'm breaking out. This Garnier Skin Active Pore Purifying 2-in-1 Clay Cleanser / mask is my go-to. This one you can just buy at a convenience store or something. And this one I use whenever I'm breaking out and I need a really deep cleanse right away. I'm going to use this one. And I just put it on in the shower, let it sit for a good 5 minutes, and then once it starts tingling and stuff like that and drying a little bit more, then I'll just wash it all off, let my skin sit for a while and just let it do its thing, and then I'll continue with my routine. Another one that I've definitely been loving right now is this Yerba Mate Resurfacing Energy Facial. It's a micro dermabrasion enzyme treatment. If you do it, as much as it says you should, apply an even layer for 2 to 3 minutes, and 1 to 3 times a week, you definitely get the benefits of it. So moving on to some sprays. This one is a Spray All Day Rose Spray Hydrating Rose Facial Spray by Grace and Stella. It's one of my favorites just when I actually like to wet my beauty sponge with this. So I'll just spray it onto my sponge, let it soak a second, spray a little bit more, let it soak a second. And that's kind of like what I use when after I've primed my face and all of that, just so it's more of like a hydrating and it's not just like water. It's something that has a little bit more of a hold. For toner, I actually am not a huge fan of the Witch Hazel toner for some reason. I think it just like doesn't, my face is just like not as friendly towards it. My absolute go-to, and I haven't gone back since, is the Kapari Coconut Rose Toner. I bought this one like 3 times because it works so well with my skin. I love the way it just like mists on. I love the way it feels, and I actually see like a difference. I used to never use toner until probably college, and it just like made a huge difference in my skin. Just like you could just tell that it was healthier. So next I'm going to go into sunscreen and serums. They both happen to be by Drunk Elephant. Again, these are my go-tos. So as far as sunscreen, I use the Umbra Sheer Physical Daily Defense Broad Spectrum Sunscreen in SPF 30. This one's by Drunk Elephant. It's one of my absolute favorites. It goes on so thin and sheer, and like it doesn't leave your pores feeling clogged, and you don't feel like, oh, I just put on sunscreen. It's definitely like a perfect daily use, and I just love this little like applicator, and you just like open it and put it on instead of like popping it off. I don't know, I was amazed with it. Anyway. As far as serums, I do use a couple different ones for my specific skin type, but right now I'm using this Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. Say that 3 times fast. And this one's by Drunk Elephant. I love this one. It's definitely like really uplifting and makes my skin just feel so hydrated. And when I tell you it makes you feel hydrated without oily, I am not kidding. I'm so big on like when something makes you oily. I hate it because I definitely get it in my T-zone, and this one I do not get that. Like it dries, but it's also really hydrating. Like I cannot rave enough about this one. Lastly, I'm going to touch on my 2 favorite creams. Again, this one is by Sebamed. It's a moisturizing facial cream. I got this one out of a collaboration, and again, I really love it. Again, I apply this to my face and my neck, and I just go down a little bit because that's where I put on my makeup. That's where you should put on your makeup, so you don't just like have a mask on. And you just want to always take care of the skin as well. When you're using any of these products, just like go down because that skin is sensitive also. This one also says it's for sensitive skin. I don't have sensitive skin, but I really like using products that say that they're for sensitive skin, just because I feel like they're more gentler and easy, especially because I don't really have acne prone skin. I feel like it's good to just take care of it in that way. Lastly is this Kapari Coconut Oil Face Cream. I'm running out of this one, but I love to follow up my rose toner with this baby. It just like is so light and it smells good. You know, I just feel like the whole Kapari collection is just like a go-to, and I get these sample sizes specifically because when I go to like a friend's house and stuff like that, I don't want to bring all of my skincare stuff. I literally just bring like this tiny tube, and I bring you know, this like little kale one, then a travel size of the rose toner, and then my facial cream. And then like just for like a quick skincare routine, if I'm like going out or something, I'll do that really quickly. And then of course when I'm doing like a full on nighttime routine or morning routine, I'm going to use a gentle cleanser. I'm going to put on my rose toner. I'm going to use my serum, let that sit for a little bit, and then go in with the cream. But yeah, those are kind of like my go-to products right now. Again, worth mentioning is this face halo. I also use another little like super easy cloth. But yeah, leave any questions below that you have on these products. I can definitely do like a higher end product recommendation also, but these are just kind of like some simple, easy to get your hands on kind of products. But yeah, thanks guys.